Guys, would you look at that? That is the face of a happy man. I'm telling you, this is gonna be so good. We are back in the kitchen, ladies and gents. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are about to do some baking today. Yes, I wanted to do some gingerbread cookie, but unfortunately didn't have enough time to go ahead and get some ginger just before Christmas. So we're gonna be doing some blueberry lemon-ish muffins. As per usual, we have sort of everything ready here. Definitely we need the blueberries right over there. We've got some sugar, some flour, some milk. We've got some vanilla extract, and I just recently purchased this muffin rack, which I'm very, very excited to use. Honestly, I wanted to make some muffins way ahead, but I really wanted to do this for you guys first. So this is the first time I'm gonna be using that one. So let's jump right into it. All right, hopefully you guys can see we need 240 grams of purpose flour. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And apparently it says that you have to be very, very careful with how much you put, because if you put a little bit too much, it's gonna make it more of a bready texture. And if you don't put enough, then it's gonna be very, very like wet of a muffin. And as you guys may know, I do love to eat sweets so much, but I have to try and make this as healthy as I can. But the problem is, if I do too healthy, it's not gonna be a proper muffin, right? So we're gonna follow the recipe. I'll definitely show it to you guys and even share who I usually follow when I do baking. But we've got here 241, so I'm gonna try and remove bits. There you go. We've got the perfect 240 grams of flour. All right, up next, 1 teaspoon of salt. This is Redmond salt, so this is very, very salty. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful, but I'm gonna put exactly 1 teaspoon. We need 2 teaspoons of baking powder as well. So that's 1 and then 2. And then we're gonna whisk this just gently. There you go. Hey, so far so good. We're not making any mess and everything's very, very simple. So let's jump into the wet ingredients. All right, so we're gonna start off with 114 grams of butter. So I'm just gonna toss that in. And we need 150 grams of sugar. Now guys, I do not have white regular sugar. I have what we call cane sugar for some reason. We just decided to buy 50 tons of this sugar this time around. So we're gonna use this. I don't know how it's gonna go. These are like kinda, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is kind of bigger than refined sugar. So I'm not too sure what's gonna happen there, honestly. We'll just give it a try. Okay, so we need 150 grams. But before we put the sugars, I think I need to whisk this bad boy. So I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing everything up. The butter has to be room temperature, so we'll, I guess, see if everything's gonna work out. I don't think you guys can see any of this. All right, you might be able to see better now. Yeah, doing this with one hand is actually not working out. So I'm gonna mix everything. I mean, at least the butter. And you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna start off with adding the sugar, just because I think it's gonna help with mixing the butter as well. So 150 grams of sugar. Let's go gently. I really don't wanna put too much. This guy has the tendency of putting too much sugar, so I'm gonna put 143 grams, just to be on the safe side. So in it goes, all of it. All right, we're gonna try this again. Okay, I have to admit, one thing that I always forget to do is to take the butter out of the fridge. I don't know, do you guys keep your butter inside the fridge or do you keep it outside the fridge? That's the reason why it always takes so much time for me to mix the sugar and the butter. So this is what we have right now. I'm gonna show you guys. the kind of end result. It shouldn't be like this, but you know what? We're gonna keep on going because I really want to eat these muffins. Okay, so we're gonna add 2 eggs. That's gonna be 1, and I already see it that I dropped one of the scales here. There you go. And then we're gonna put the second one. There you go. We're gonna put 1 lemon zest, and unfortunately, this is the only lemon I have at home, so I'm gonna use the bits of skin that we have left here. You know what, maybe even put a bit of this lemon juice that will help since we don't have much zest. Yeah, I mean, even the zest is not coming out of the lemon, so I'm gonna just squeeze a bit of the juice. There you go. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So that's gonna be 1 and 2. You know what, let's put a third one. All right, time to mix everything up. All right, hopefully my machine is not gonna break on me. All right, I have to admit defeat when it's defeat. This bad boy here, after what, 20 years of working, it's done. This is done. So we're just gonna mix with our bare hands. It's gonna be much easier and quicker. So you know what? If your hands are working, you don't need those machines. We're gonna start to add our dry ingredients, and before we do so, actually, we do need 3/4 of a milk. So you can, I guess, take any milk as it says. So I'm gonna be using just regular cow milk. All right, so that is 180 milligrams of, I think this should be good. Yeah, there you go. So 180 grams of milk. So it says to just go slowly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in the bits of flour first, the mixture that we had, half of it, and I'm gonna put maybe half of the milk to start with. And then we're gonna start whisking everything by hand since our machine decided to just break on us. It's looking good, but I think it's pretty wet. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going with the flour. And then we're gonna put the rest of the milk. You know, whisk all of this. Kind of looks good. Yes, I like this. It's a good texture so far. Guys, this is gonna be so freaking good. There you go. There's a good texture for muffins. Also, I do have to say, I've never done muffins in my entire life. So let's just see how this is gonna go. As for the blueberries, I'm just gonna like dump these guys in. I don't know how much we need. I'm just gonna dump all the blueberries that I have. I'm gonna put all of this. I think this should be quite enough. Or, you know what? Feeling a bit generous, I'm gonna go ahead and put a bit more. Start to whisk this bad boy again. Okay, so we're gonna just gently fold everything. Kind of looks like it's not enough blueberries. We might have to put a little bit more, guys. Let's just feel a little bit more generous. Maybe a bit more. I love these blueberries, so let's just add as many as we can. I think this is it, guys. Let's have a quick look here. Blueberry muffin batter complete. All right, it is time, ladies and gents, to put the batter inside the muffin rack. And I don't have those fancy spoons that they use on those videos, so I'm just gonna use a regular ice cream scoop. So let's see. My first time doing this, I've never tried putting muffin batter in a muffin rack. So let's see how I do. I'm gonna just grab some, and I don't know. And also, I don't even have those plastic, like those muffin white things. I don't know what you call those things, but I just put a bit of oil and some butter, so I think that should be plenty enough. So let's scoop these bad boys. I don't know how much I should even put. Do I fill these guys up to the max, or do I just put like this much maybe? I'm gonna fill all of them. These guys have a lot of blueberries. That's gonna be a huge one. Fill this one up as well. Maybe like so. Guys, this is like perfectly sized for like all of these. How many do I have there? 12. I have a little bit left, so I'm gonna fill up like these ones here. This one's kind of empty. I'm gonna try and scrape everything that I can here, so I use everything. Maybe this one needs a little bit of love. There you go. I need both hands for this part, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. Let's fill this bad boy up, and then maybe even this one. And you know what? We're gonna add a few blueberries just on top. This one needs a bit of love. There you go. And then maybe even so, this one. This one's missing a bit of batter, and this one as well, guys. I'm gonna try and scrape some bit more. This is done. Let's do a quick little showcase. Look at this. Oh, baby. This is gonna be so freaking good. We've got the oven at 400, so we're gonna open this bad boy. Get it in there. It's gonna be cooking for at least, I'd say 20 minutes. Let's not burn ourselves here. Put this right in the middle. 20 minutes. Gonna be starting about now. Now all we have to do is just be a little bit patient and try these bad boys. Things are starting to rise up, as you guys can see. It's just a bit worrisome because they're not all the same shape, A, and B, some of them are like not getting as big as I thought they would. Like they're missing a bit of baking powder or something like that. And also very important to put a cup of water. I didn't mention that, but apparently you got to put a cup of water. Put that, it's gonna help keep the muffins a bit more moisturized or a little bit more soft. So let's keep waiting. We've got about 8 more minutes, and then we're gonna test these bad boys. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. They seem cooked or baked. Yes, they do. Actually, I'm gonna carefully, gently not burn myself and potentially take, I don't know which one to pull out first. This is the water. That's, you gotta be careful not to drop any of it. Doing this with one hand, guys, I'm telling you, is not easy. All right, let's gently take this one out. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Oh baby, oh baby, can you just look at that? That looks absolutely beautiful. Guys, would you look at that? That is the face of a happy man. I'm telling you, this is gonna be so good. But before we try any of this, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the gym because I need to wait for that thing to get a little bit more cold before we take them out, especially because we didn't use any parchment paper. So I'll be back and we're gonna try these bad boys because I literally want to try them right now, but I gotta wait. I gotta be patient. See you guys in a bit. All right, so you guys may recognize where I am right now. I'm in my room and I'm about to try these muffins. I've got some milk as well, just ready here. And hopefully this is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. Oh yeah. This, I gotta show it to you guys. Look how like moist and fluffy this is. It's kind of crunchy on the outside, even though we didn't put any like egg or any sugars as well. This is it's way too good. Oh my god. I think I can eat like 10 of these right now. It just sucks that it's not protein wise, but hey, I'm gonna leave the recipes for you guys if you want to give it a try. I feel like this was pretty much the easiest baking ever because literally it's just a few ingredients, pop it in the oven, 20 minutes. Look how much blueberry this one has. So good. And I'll talk a little bit about maple syrup as per usual. Maybe some of you guys will, some of you guys have probably noticed that something big has happened with Chagistu recently. Depending on when I do upload this video, you guys will see. And there's gonna be a big stream coming up soon. Trying to do a big one there for cubing. So you know what? I'm not gonna say too much about it. I'm gonna keep the surprise. And I really want you guys to try this muffin that I'm just bamboozled right now. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna finish up the second one. Hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And as always, this has been Noori. Spare you peace and love, and I'll be back on the next cooking video.